Bloodied with a bump on his head, the result of a ride a local veteran took home from his doctor's appointment. And your tax dollars paid for it. Well, I-Team investigator Adam Walser discovered the local company that gave him that ride has been in trouble before.
In 90 years, Vernon Jacobson has had plenty of close calls, starting with D-Day. As a young Coast Guardsman, he drove troops to shore on a barge. But it's his latest close call
I went like this
that did the most damage.
We must have left the ground.
Was that pretty scary?
Oh, yeah.
Jacobson's daughter, Pam Shayer, was with him when a van picked him up from an appointment at the VA to take him back to his nursing home.
No name on the side. The van looked bad. It wasn't the normal driver.
Jacobson says the air conditioning didn't work, and the driver drove recklessly. During what was supposed to be a 45-minute ride, the driver made several stops and even picked up another passenger at a motel.
So an hour went by and I didn't get a call. The next hour went by.
During the ride, Jacobson says the driver jerked the wheel, knocking him out of his wheelchair.
My head flew over and hit the side of the van.
Driver dropped Jacobson off and drove away.
His arm was bloodied and he had a lump on his head.
You felt like this could be life-threatening.
I was terrified. My father's on blood thinner, and so I knew that a blow to the head like that could kill him.
Jacobson underwent CAT scans, x-rays, and treatment for dehydration.
We are trusting these people, and this kind of thing should not happen.
Access to Care, one of America's largest medical transportation providers, has multi-million-dollar contracts with Florida Medicaid to provide wheelchair van rides. In Jacobson's case, they paid a small company called A+ NEMT Florida, LLC, to provide the service.
We discovered the business was incredibly difficult to find. We came to the address listed on Secretary of State documents, and we found their name on this directory for this executive suite building. But when we talked to the management, they said they aren't a tenant here and haven't been for months.
That was one of 4 addresses associated with the company, but we couldn't find the owner, Marquis Johnson, or his vehicles anywhere. Eventually, we were able to reach Johnson by phone.
You don't want to come out and talk on camera.
Johnson wouldn't agree to an interview or allow us to see his vans. Despite being in the transportation business, records show Johnson doesn't have a valid driver's license himself because of more than 50 traffic citations. This is his wheelchair van running a red light, one of 9 red light violations. He also had 7 speeding tickets and was cited in a fatal crash 5 years ago. His company has had 4 recent complaints filed with the state. But he's still hiring, offering drivers $100 a day in Craigslist ads with no mention of background checks or training. Access to Care says it can't comment, citing ongoing investigations.
Medicaid pays a lot for these transports, so somebody needs to be watching, somebody needs to be monitoring, somebody needs to be keeping up with the companies.
I'm I-Team investigator Adam Walser, taking action for you.